Welcome folks, welcome back, Contractville. Here we are. This is a house I'm supposedly building for myself, but I'm probably end up selling it. Anyway, let's go, let's not muck around here. Spade, where's the shovel? There we are. Right. I was looking back at the previous episodes when I did my first build from scratch, and it was almost comical looking at how I suffered in trying to, work out how to do things. And the roofing, I seemed to really struggle finishing off the roofing. There was a tiny bit of yellow that I had to finish off, and before I could put the gutters up. But the thing that threw me is, I could tell I was ready for the gutters, but it was as if it had two bits of yellow for the guttering, and I think it was roof tiles from memory. And I noticed also straight away when I first started that build, this formwork here, that I wasted. Well, I didn't waste, I just didn't know. It took me ages to work this out. I thought we were just supposed to pour the concrete straight in, but yeah, I know that now. Anyway, we've got a boot full of rubbish here. That's not what I wanted. I'm going to go back to base, unload this. I'm not going to bother about trying to sell it or anything. Come on, where's my X? Where's my X? There it is. Right, just unload the rubbish. I'll do that at a later stage, and see if there's any stuff that I can pick up. Because I've got many supplies left from previous builds. Because I always seem to be, I buy what I need, what it says to buy, and it always seems it's not enough. So I'm going to take everything that I've got pretty much in the shed. Then I'm going to go down to the hardware store and buy the required items to get this mission started. I wonder if that's new. I don't think I've seen a van like that before. Come on, mate, where are you going? Hey, you folks see the new DLC advert on the loading screen. I don't know if you remember or watched it, but the previous episodes when it was the Japanese, the part one of the Japanese. I'm pretty sure it was a part one. I made mention that I could see the road barrier on the way into the Japanese DLC area, and I said, I wonder what the next DLC is going to be, and yeah, I picked it like a dirty nose. I actually said I wouldn't be surprised if it's going to be something futuristic. I was saying, how many other themes can we throw into this game? And yeah, sure enough, that's what it is. Okay, how do we open this gate? Maybe it's this side I gotta, or is it E? There we go, E. I was clicking on the mouse thinking that might have done it. Yeah, so it looks like we've got another DLC coming up. It's going to be awesome. Yep. Let's just, I'm just going to go straight down to the compactor area, unload all this, and then go straight to the hardware store. And don't spin it, I'm not going that fast. Alright, actually, I can still want most of this stuff, but I've still got rubbish to get rid of. Yep, okay. Actually, probably throwing it over here. Yeah, that's what I'm meant to do. I'm not going to worry about emptying it out now. I think I'm going to be pretty flat strapped from this episode. I think I basically just got the slab down the first episode when I built the first, when I did the first build. I think in that one episode I got as far as laying the slab before I had to finish the episode because it took a lot of time me stuffing around trying to work out what to do. So it's going to be interesting this time around to see how far I can get into the mission. Hopefully I can get the first floor put down, because we are making a double story house, so I'm just trying to get my bearings. Actually, what I should do before I do anything is go to the pawn shop and get rid of this load over here. That'll give me a few dollars. 16,000. What did I spend all the money on? I think I did upgrades here. I can't remember. Yeah, I think I started upgrading the business centre here. I'm going to have to get a name for it. keep referring to the business centre. I don't know. Head office maybe or something, I don't know. Anyway, how are we all, folks? All good? That little ute there sped up just as I come around the corner. He was going slow as he could when I first got to the corner. Whoa, fuel is low. Ooh. How low? Oh, it's not drastic, but yeah, it is getting low. Oh, that's right, turn into me, mate. Push me off the road, Ranger. Okay, let's just have a look at the map. Work out where it... I think there's a fuel station near one of these ones. Up the other end, up here. Okay. Alright, well, I'll get rid of this. I'll go to the hardware store, fill up, and then I'll go to the fuel station. I'll go to the servo and fill up there. I'm pretty sure this truck runs on diesel. So that's the other thing I got to make sure. There's nothing new in here, so I don't think I'll turn the engine off. Yeah, alright. Let's get on here. Sometimes it allows you just to pick it up and throw it without, you know, like one after the other, but it's not at the moment. I have to pick up everything individually. I'm not sure why. I don't mean like these ones here because they're half boxes. Even doing for the full boxes, it's just picking up the next one automatically, but I don't know. I'm not sure what trigger. It's happened to me before. What do we got need? A couple of ready. Now what have we got here? Something full. Here's that paint bucket grey. I might keep it because I might use that grey too. Now I'm not sure about this because well, I probably can use it because it was a, you know, it was a bought plastic bucket. All right. Just realised I forgot to pick up all the stuff from the head office there. Oh well, I'm not going to go back. Okay. And where's the fuel? I'm not too worried. It says I got a quarter of a tank. That should be plenty fine, you know. I'm only just going. Oh, I got the light coming on too. Okay, I haven't seen that before. No. Where am I? It's over here. Is this a hardware store? Or, yeah, this is what I'm going to spend a lot of time on right now. So, let's turn it off. Cool. Right now, I do have a fair. I did take some notes just so you know to speed things up a bit. But I'm just going to go by the mission, and I've got some mail now. I'm just going to go here, sorts, new mail. What's this build? Okay. Well, this has been done, so I'm going to get rid of it now. This is the Japanese DLC. Now I don't need to do that now because I'm doing it myself. So that's this accept, and that's it. Yeah, I'm not doing a mission, so I can do it pretty much freehand now, which is great. All right, morning, Ed. How are we? Okay, form work. Okay, now how many of these do I'm just going to get one. For two reasons. I made a note that I used one of a similar size house in the other build, but the other thing is I'm almost sure I got more of that back at base. So scaffolding. I am going to go back to base. You know, I didn't pick up my scaffolding. Concrete. Yeah, I think I'll go 16. That number rings a bell. I didn't make a note of that, but I think I remember that because I was watching the video and I really don't care about Hang on. Fertiliser, gravel, soil, watering can. Why can't we get concrete? Oh, is it cement? Might be. Hang on, might be cement. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Okay. So if I go here, I just want to make sure I got 16 of them. Okay. Now what else do I need? 2 buckets. Bit confused about the buckets. I might just buy 1 bucket because I got one in the I got 1 bucket in the truck that I used from the other mission. I'm not sure if they're recyclable, but this also, even if I'm wrong, I'll learn from it. So plastic bucket. How does that register it? Yep. Okay, plastic bucket. I'm just going to refer to my notes. Got everything sort of written in order here. Oh yeah, I'm going to make sure I got fuel for the generator. Sand. How much sand do I need? I might get 6 sand. I'm going in totally blind with the sand. I cannot remember for the life of me. But I'll get 6 because I've probably got sand back at base and it'll be enough for a start. Sand. I'll just make sure I get 6 of these. Okay. Rebarb, that was the other thing. That was reinforcement. Okay, got to get some rebarb, but they call it in this game something else. Reinforcement, I think. Yeah, this stuff. We used to call it rebarb here. That's what confused me in one of the previous episodes. Now, did I make a note of that? How many I need? I didn't. I'll try 3. I'll go 4 because that is going to be one thing I'm going to constantly be using. So I'm not too worried about that. As long as I've got enough, I'll just check that. Rebarb, I've got 2 here. I'll pump that up to 4. Okay. What else do I need? Floor insulation pack. I also wrote in my notes what it's called in the shop too, so should create a lot of less confusion for me. Floor insulation. What's that? Tile pack. Floor. Here we go. Now I made a note of 8 of these, so I'll grab 8. Yep. I'll go with that. I'll just make sure it registers as 8, and it didn't. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I've got to actually select the number and then click on it. That's possibly why it's not, recording the amount. Bricks, 6. Bricks. Maybe I just put brick. Yeah, there we go. I'll try something. I want 6 and then click on it. Maybe that's why it wasn't registering the numbers all these times I play it. Yes, okay. I've just learned something now. I thought it might have been a bug, but it's not. It's just the way I was doing it. Ceiling blocks. Okay. I'm not sure how many of these I'm supposed to get. I'll type in how much money have I got left. Well, actually, how much is in the cart? 3,000. Okay. Ceiling. Ceiling blocks I've got it written down as, here it says ceiling concrete, which I know I'll need anyway, but actually it might be the way I've written it. I'll just get rid of that for a second. I know I'm going to need some, but I'm just not sure how much. CEIL. CEIL. Blocks. I'm not sure why. I have blocks. What does that refer as? Ceiling concrete? Maybe that's... Oh, okay. Now I know what. Ceiling concrete block. That's why I wrote block down. I just put the middle term here, concrete block. Okay. So... I'll get 2 of these. I'm not sure. Okay. So just double check. Make sure it hasn't listed it twice or anything. 3. I'll make it 2. Okay. Ceiling blocks. Wood frame pack. Okay, that's another one that I could never work out. Wood frame pack. Plank beams. Okay. Frame pack. I'll get 2, I think. I didn't make a record of how many I need. What do we now? What else do we need? Interior wall insulation. Okay, insulation. Maybe it'll bring it up. Okay, interior wall insulation. Maybe 3. I've got no idea. I'm just guessing. I haven't written all quantities down. No, not 4. I'll change it in here. It seems to be more accurate if you do it this way. Okay, we'll go with that. How much is that costing me? I'm up to $4,000, nearly $5,000. Okay, drywall pack. Maybe 2. I will go back to base actually because there's a lot of stuff I can pick up. Drywall pack. Might get 2 of those. This is 2, perfect. Cladding. Alright, I'm going to get cladding. I'm not going to, there is other stuff I'm going to have to get, but I'll come back to the other stuff. I'm not going to bother with, at the moment, with wall, doors and windows and the roof. But what else do I need? Cladding. I'll get that. Now, is this where we've got to pick colours? Yes. Alright. Now we're coming to the crux of it. What colour are we going to do? I'm always an earthy sort of colour. You know, I always do earthy colours. This colour here looks interesting. What's it called? I'll have a look on the... Maybe 2. And let's have a look. Do you want to call them? I don't know the name of the colour. It doesn't even tell you. It doesn't even tell me what colour it is. That's a bit odd. None. Can I just go back? Before I go back, escape. No, sorry, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, maybe if I do 0, 0. Okay, cladding CL. Okay, now if I click on that, I bring up the colours. This is what I was after. Now, what colour is that? Doesn't actually say, does it? Okay, I've got to make a note of this colour, otherwise I am going to struggle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th colour down. Sorry about that, I just had to grab a pen. So I don't want to come back here and trying to guess what colour I've got. So I just want to double check that it's in there. Where's the card? I'm just going to delete this one just because I got a colour in mind and I fear that I'm going to mess it up by resetting the colour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that one. Don't know what it's going to look like, but it's an interesting concept. Okay, so I want, I don't know, 3 of these, I guess. No, I'll go 2. And I can always get more if I need be. So I'll do that. Shop. Where's the, I'll double check that. 2. Yep. It's interesting how it doesn't bring the colour. I think that's what that information note is. It says none. I don't know if that should be stating the colour there. It'd be good if it did. Alright, so I think that's about as much as I'm going to buy them for the time being, because the rest of the house is doors, windows, and all the stuff for the roofing, and then anything else I want to do. This will be a good start. Okay, let's go to the cart. How much is it? Okay. It's a lot, but then again, that's probably 80% of the house right there. And I've probably got more stuff at back at base. Wow, look at all this stuff, eh? Wow, it's a lot. What's that? Plaster bucket. I don't even remember buying that. But I'm going to need it. Okay. I honestly don't remember buying that, unless it was coming up as a different name. I wonder if this is going to be automatic. No, it's not. Okay. I might not even have enough room to go back to base. Even if this is double stacked, I'm not sure if we're going to have enough room for it all. We got the trailer though, so we should have actually. I'll take that back. I think we will have enough room. It's definitely going to be a full load though. Oh. Right. Rebarb, let's get the rebarb on, because that's the first thing we need. Let's open that. Right. Okay. Has to put it on already. Yep. Wow, look at all the stuff we've got to get through. But I definitely feel a lot more organised with this this time around than the first time that I tried to do it. But the beauty about doing it yourself without help and doing it the hard way is, well, for me anyway, I'm referring to, I speak for myself, is I learn a lot more thoroughly, a lot quicker. You know, it sinks in a lot better. If that makes sense. Okay. We're getting through it. Actually, we're just about there. Now, it's an interesting colour brick. I'm not sure if I love it or hate it. I might balance up the trailer a little bit with the rest. Hey? Oh, I'm too close to it. Okay, so... oh, didn't want to do that. What's this? Drywall pack. Oh no, I forgot lintels. Lintels. I'll have to get some of those before we go. Because they're reasonably early. That's straight after the brickwork from memory. Lintel or whatever they are. I do remember them though. Ceiling concrete blocks. Okay, yeah. Okay, put that on the trailer. So I'll get 2 lintels. I think that's right. I know what I'm talking about, even if I'm not explaining it. I think it was early in. I can work it out. Here, lintel. Yeah, I was right. I'll get 2 of those. It's probably, oh, that's just 3. It's probably overkill, but $600. Yep, I'll do that. I know I'm going to need it. And I will go back to base because I've got to get my scaffolding, if nothing else. I'm not going to be able to fit much more on it anyway. And we're just around the corner, so yeah, office. Right, we're going yet? Now we are. Fuel is low. Let's get some fuel actually. I'll do that now. Now, as far as I know, it's diesel. Right, engine off. Out. Because we're going to have a fair bit of driving, probably going to and from the shop. Now, diesel. Let's cross your fingers. Let's hope this is the right stuff. Otherwise, it's going to be a pretty bumpy ride if it's not. Wow. Chewing up a lot of money. Ooh, I'm under $10,000. But everything is pretty much bought now. Now where am I going back to base? If wow, it feels really heavy too, you know. Okay. Okay, just slow it up a bit because I will spin it. The base should start to look a lot nicer now that we've spent some money on it last episode. Don't you spin it. Okay. Yeah, with a nice fountain in the middle. I know you can still upgrade it more, but that's certainly a lot better than what it was looking like. Oh, that's nice. I like that. I do like that. What am I doing? That's right. I'm going to the storage area to see if I can... Scaffolding will be the first thing I pick up. So I haven't got much room left on the truck, but I know I need that. Being a two-story house, I'm definitely going to need scaffolding. Okay, just carried away too much. F. Alright, what have we got? Scaffolding's the first thing I'm going to look for. Oh, I got a ton of bricks. I didn't need to buy that many. Lintel. Scaffolding, here we are. That's the first thing I'm going to put on the truck. The other thing is plaster. I know I didn't buy enough plaster, but I was pretty confident we had some back at base. I might get a... How many space have I got left, or is that it? That could be it actually. Yep. Alright. I can fit one half box on. I think I've got a half box here somewhere. Yeah, I'll take that. Right, now the truck is absolutely packed. Now, if I get started, I'll just there it is. That's the parcel I'm looking at. Let's go. Hang on. Now, if I get starved of money, I shouldn't though. I mean, I haven't got a lot of money, but I think what I have got should cover me to the rest of the house. I mean, we just spent $5,000, maybe $6,000 now. I've still got another $9,000 left, and all we really have to worry about now is doors, windows, and the roof. And even then, if I still have money troubles, I start running low. I've got a ton of garbage back here at base which I can recycle. I'm not going to specifically do that now. I'll do it when I need the money, because this is going to be this is more than likely going to be a long episode. Just depends how quickly it takes me to get through the build. Having said that, I certainly have learnt a lot from my other house. That was my very first house that I built. That red lollipop plant, oh, it looks ridiculous. But you know, all fair. I don't mind the actual house itself. I don't mind the colour pattern to it, the brick and the gables, the roof on it. It's nicely balanced. But yeah, landscaping. No, nothing about landscaping at all. So maybe I can learn something about landscaping through this simulator. All right, engine's off. Let's go. What are we up to now? We're up to concrete. Okay, well, let's get these plastic buckets out of the way. And try and keep everything close in some sort of order. Now, that's a bucket which I'll be needing. I'm sure I bought a plastic bucket. Yeah, I thought that was a plaster for a second. Okay, I'll take this over here now, straight away. Now, no, it doesn't have to be under it because it supplies its own, but you need the buckets. My question is this bucket over here was from the previous build, and it's still got a little bit of concrete in it, and I'm assuming it hasn't set. But more importantly, I'm curious to know if I can reuse it. Otherwise, I might have to go back and get a brand new plastic bucket. Now, this is the stuff I need right now. So if I get 2 of those out straight up, let's see how we go with this. Was it this? No, it was the it wasn't that. I know what it is. I just got it here under this box. This is the stuff that I need right now. I'll get 2 of those if I can. Right, okay. Now I'll just E. Good. Yeah, I should really thrash through this this build pretty quickly compared to the last time. And I took some pretty comprehensive notes before I started this mission. Basically, just build order, the ingredients to this house in build order, and in some cases an approximate of how much I need. So rather than waffle too much, let's get into it. Did I miss any of that? No, that's good. Okay, 2 seems to work well. Maybe 2.5. Right, well, I've got a ton of this stuff. How much is left? 23 out of 100. Okay. Actually, there's another one over there. There is something I missed right here. Right. So how much is it now? 22. Okay. Later on, I'm going to make a comprehensive amount of notes. So note to self: one box needed for a small house for the form. Okay, onto the rebarb. Here we go. We're doing the concreting next after this. I think I missed something. Now we are flying through this. This is great. I can't wait to see what the stairwell looks like. You know. I'm going to really sort of take my time with the garden this time, if I get that far. Okay. So you got 200 in there, and only used maybe 80 odd, 70 odd, something like that. For that. Okay, so concrete. Now we go to the concrete. Okay. What I might do, actually, what I will do is I'll just disconnect the trailer. I'm going to drive the van over to the mixer because I got 16 bags to save me going to and froing. All right. F. Turn that off. Okay, scaffolding. I'll leave that over here. Plaster. I'll leave that inside in case it rains. What am I after? Concrete. Alright, the bags are concrete. Or are they on? They might be on the trailer after all that. Oh, no, there's sandbags. I don't need that. I need the green ones. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Here we are. Other end. So that's E. I might fill this concrete right up because I know I got a fair bit. What am I carrying? I've never seen that before. That might have been one of the upgrades. Okay. This is the third person views. I got no idea. Wow. Okay, it's just red, which I think denotes the size of it. Okay, I'll just leave that here. I'll put it back on the truck when it's empty. Right. Now. Okay, I only picked up one because I've got to move everything to access another 3. Okay, now I'll pick up 3. Right, here we go. Should be starting to fill up at a reasonable rate now. Alright, 700. I might go with that to start with. Now. The fun stuff. Electronics. Not sure what that is. I don't know. I know it could be one or two things. I just don't know which. We can't put that down. Projector light. Okay, we don't need that just yet. I'm after the generator. Extension cable. Yes, I'll probably need that. Well, I won't need it really, but well, not at the moment. But I'll bring it out. I may need it. You know, I may need it. There's a generator there. Okay, so let's put the sand over here because I will be using sand soon. Alright, how can I get to it? Just made some room so I can get to the generator because I need that now. Just at this end, I think. Yeah. Now to say how it does, but I've forgotten how full. I'll worry about it if it runs out. I've got, pretty sure I got fuel here. Right. Okay, so we've got concrete in there. We should have power. Turn this on. Unleaded. Okay. Just trying to work out if that gauge is accurate on there. What if there's another? Okay, what have I got? Have I got unleaded in here? That looks like unleaded over there. Alright. I don't think you need to unscrew the thing. I think you just. You know, I think that gauge on the top, I think that is accurate actually, because I'm pretty sure that was about half. How much is in there? 10. Right, okay, so F, I'll turn that on and hit the red button instead of this green light, which I thought was originally the start button, which I remember now. Now what's going on here? That's pouring it concrete into the mixer. And we'll have to hit this button again now. Start. Yes, I've got to press this red button again. Now it starts tuning. There's an indicator at the top. Main reason why I tell you exactly what's going on is also to remind me when I do the revision, so I don't forget things. Right, is that still on? I think that's on. There we are. Right, so that's off. Now, did we get concrete? No, not yet. Okay, so alright, still wants power to pour it apparently. So that's on. Now does it say mortar mix? There we go. So yes, it looks like I can, well maybe not, because you think that it fills up. So once I take that out, put that there, I'll just bring this close in case it's not in range and let it pick it up. Now if I hit that again, how much is in here? Oh, okay. The mixer is actually empty. I just fluked. Is that should be off? Okay, there was exactly quantity of 700 cement, and the 700 fit in this bucket. So I'm still unsure if I can reuse it. I'll have to put more than 700 in concrete if I need more. Alright, okay, I remember this bit. Yeah, I'll probably need more than 700. Yeah, here we go, I remember this. Ooh. Good. I don't think it really matters how you spread it, as long as you don't run out of it. Because, you know, it'll automatically fill to the desired amount as long as you've got enough concrete. As long as you don't run out of concrete, it'll pretty much fill up by itself where it needs to go. How much have I got? 571. Oh, I think that's still a fair bit. Okay, so you can't overfill it. I'm getting a little bang for my buck here. How much have I got? I've still got plenty. Yeah, my finger's already starting to get numb. Okay, so that's telling me it's done, ready to go. Now the sand goes in there from memory. Now I wonder if I can combine these two. Stack. Okay. Oh, I wish I hadn't done that. Because now, note to self, don't stack the concrete, otherwise you'll lose your bucket. That's rubbish over here too, I think. Alright. Okay, sand. That's why I put some sand over here, didn't I? Right. Is it sand? Oh, okay, I gotta dig it up first. Okay. Where's my spade? I did an upgrade in one of the episodes on my shoveling. So it shouldn't take too long. Didn't quite get where I wanted to put it. Put it here. That one there, yep. Right, okay. Now pour the sand. Okay. Now, oh, okay. Okay, I'm not sure. Can't remember how much sand I bought, but I think I'm going to need more. That was 3. Got 1 here. Have I got any more sand? Yes, I have. So I've used 3 lots of sand. I didn't do that well, did I? Keep underestimating these little gaps. I'm out of sand, I think. I don't think I'll put more than 6. We'll go over here, have a quick look on here. I think there's all big stuff over here. As in not sand. Okay. I'll just check on the truck, make sure I've got no more sand hidden away in here. I don't think I have, I'm almost sure of it. Alright. Okay, so alright, so finished with the rebarb, finished with the form work. Alright, I'm going to get back in the truck, go back to base, do 2 things. I'm going to drop off the stuff that I'm pretty sure I don't need. No, I'm not, because at the end of the day I haven't done a 2-story, so I'm unsure if I need rebarb anywhere else. I wouldn't have thought so, but using all my tractor controls on this car. I do it every time. Start the engine. Trying to use my steering wheel and my pedals. Alright, let's just mark where we need to go. Sand. Where am I here? If I go there, I will go back to office because I really don't know what I got. And money's I haven't got a heck of a lot of money to play with at the moment. I've probably got enough to get me through this build, but if I've got stuff sitting on shelves and costing money to store, I might as well grab everything I got straight up, or as much as I can. So we're going straight ahead. Gates are open. Oh, where am I going? Storage. Don't need to drive like a lunatic. I am in a hurry though, but nevertheless. Now while I'm here, I'll just mark my return home. Right, so I want. Well, I'm after sand if we've got any straight up. What's this? That's cement. Okay, we've got. I'll take the cement. You never know. What have I got? Oh, it's filling it straight from my shed. Okay, that's not quite what I wanted. That's what I was saying before. Sometimes it just does things automatically. What's that? I'm not even sure what that is. That's. I don't know what it is, I just can't think of it. It's insulation, I think, of some sort. Now, after the sand, that's what I really want. Here. This is the stuff that I need, I know, for a start. Right, what else? I'll take the lintel. I'll take the framing too, actually, because probably use that. That's used on the roof, it's used on the floors, it's used on the walls, I should say, and we've got double stories, so I'll definitely grab both of those. I'll get any plaster if we've got any plaster too. Yeah, I think I had a ton of plaster from memory. Plaster bucket, I'll take that. I'm glad I didn't buy any more plaster. Now is that full or empty? See that? Plastic bucket. Awesome, because I just wasted one. Okay. I'll definitely take that. Plaster bucket. Plaster bucket. We're going to go through a bit of plaster to being double story, so that's why I'm grabbing as much as I can. And what else? I think I got sufficient amount of don't let me take what I want to take. I want the blue bags of sand. I've probably got enough, but just to be sure, I mean it's sitting here. I don't need any of that, I'm sure. Well, if I do, I think I've got enough. Alright, that should be it, I reckon. That's not what I want to do. That's better. Alright, let's go. E, F, and we're already marked to get out of here. The GPS is already set. Come on. Here we go. Can't really go out that way. GPS wanted to send me through a wall. Hopefully by the time we get there the sun's going to be starting to come up. Is that paint there? Just one of those plaster buckets. I hope it's not coloured. Maybe just because it's the night light is, you know, reacting with the colour of it. Yeah, the other buckets are empty, or near empty. Mustn't be too far away, surely. Oh, here we are. I thought we were further down. That's good. Alright, let's just get you over here. Out of the way of things and people. Right there. Okay, hop out. Sand. Where's the sand? It's concrete. It's going to be under the bottom of everything, probably. We've got a ton of this stuff now. Oh well, it'll get used. Cement. Where's all the sand? I'm sure I got sand. I did get sand. I just don't know where it is. Let's get the plaster. Let's put that down. We'll see. Make sure it's white. Yeah, no, it wouldn't be coloured because we do our own painting anyway, don't we? So I'm not sure. Well, is it the bucket or is that plaster? That's plaster, so that can stay here. Where's that other bucket? Here. Plastic bucket. Right, I'll put that over near the concrete. Because I did lose one before. It's a bit odd. Maybe it regenerated it, I don't know. Okay. A bit confused about that. What's this? Plaster? Or is it plastic? No, plaster. Where's all the sand? I'm sure I got sand, you know that? Right. Okay. I'm just putting that here. I don't anticipate to use that just yet. Right, now let's see if we can move around and find out. Well, they're all concrete. One time I put everything on the floor and it's changed it on me. Oh, there it is. Yes. you know, I'm sure I was pretty careful with what I was doing. We've got 2 bags anyway. I know there's another bag there if I need be. But I don't think there's a lot here to do actually. Here we are. Crikey. Alright, what do you got? Concrete. Alright, there's one more bag here somewhere. Tell you what, I'm glad I brought it all. Put that there. Only going to need one more bag, I reckon. Where is it here? Right. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's get this rubbish. Okay, rebarb. I thought I brought some rebarb out here today. Wow, that wasn't bad. What happened there? Not sure. Probably standing too close to it or something. No, you know what it is. It's probably how much is left here. That's why. Okay, connect these together. Alright, grab another rebarb. Oh man. I'm sure I brought a stack of rebarb over. Another 200. Well, I'll tell you what, it doesn't last. Looks like you can never have enough rebarb. I think I got more on the other side anyway. Near the trailer, I think. I hope. Because we're going to run out otherwise. This is all we got. Oh well. Oh, really? Is that it? That's all I got? Just check there again, make sure. I thought I brought a stack over. That's footings. What's behind this one here? Footings. Alright. How many do you think? 1, 2, 3. I reckon I'll have 4. And what's annoying is I think there was still more back at base. I just didn't think I'd need that many. Actually, I'm going to go over here and check, see if I've actually unloaded it out here somewhere. No. Okay. Because I'm going to have to go and get... Alright. Where's the truck? There. Actually, I'll use store. Might as well store. I mean, I'm going to use petrol anyway, so might as well use this online store. Furniture. Where's the hardware store? Yeah. Rebarb. I think I'm going to get about 4 of them. 5 of them. Parcel 7. That's where we want it. Yes, please. Oh, actually that really kind of hurt. But, you know, it's needed. Okay, where is it all? Over here. going. Tell you what, it's going to be close. What's what I got? 104. I'd be lucky to get anything here. Right. Let's see if we can use this one here up a bit. No, still. Wow, we need a ton of rebarb. Oh, my hands are getting all numb again, and it's morning. Wow, okay. Geez, I tell you what, that worked out well for us. Note to self, get heaps of rebar. I must use close to 10, I reckon. Let's get rid of this rubbish. Right. What are we on to concrete again or something, or what are we up to? Pour concrete, here we go. Alright. Let's load it up. Let's put as many as we can get in here. Like 16, I think. We got a lot of all the concrete we got over here. I know we got more. One, two, three. And we can take 3 at a time. Right. How much is in there? 600. I'll put another 3 in there. I was going to go 700 again. It was a nice figure, but you know, this will finish off this. Right. Generator. Where's the Jenny? Here we are. F. Turn that on. F to start, and that's going to load it. There she goes. As it's not denoted there by 900, that's the bags we put in. E to start it, and away we go. Just wait till that meter at the top hits 100%. Obviously you can see the mixer turning around. Bang. Okay, and I think pour is next, isn't it? E. And there. And the reason why I'm so vocal on this cement mixer is because I had that much. It took a whole episode. Actually, probably took more than a whole episode to work out how to use it. So I know I'm surely I can't be the only one. How do we do this? Just is it that or E? Cement bucket. Yeah, that's what I was doing before. I don't know what wasn't. It was just sitting there. Maybe I was too close to the area I was trying to pour. Crikey. Alright. I'm still trying to work out these buckets, but you know, good thing is they don't cost a lot of money. What would be good if you could reuse the buckets you use for plaster when they go empty. They give you the option to use them for, you know, instead of just throwing them out, having it turned to rubbish, be actually able to use them for the concrete mixing. It must be getting close, surely. Yes, we're getting close, and stop calling me surely. movie out of Flying High, or if you're in the States, the same movie with a different name. I think they called it Airplane or something, Aeroplane or Airplane. Awesome, funny movie, hilarious. Constant one-liners. And what do we got here? We got. Let's put that. No, they might be the two empty ones. Okay. Empty and empty. Okay, so what's next? Is it sand or something, or floor insulation? All right, let's get some blood into my fingers. See, this is about where I finished the first episode. Well, the first time I did this build, this is where I finished the episode because it took me the whole time working out how to do the simplest things. Floor insulation, what are you? Floor insulation, I'll take 2 of those. Okay, what's E? Not sure how this is going to go. Come this way a little bit more. Okay. Wow, here we go. It's going to start playing this game. Actually, from memory, I've got quite a few of these ones, so that's good. Why does it do that? Maybe come back this way. It's not going to be as wasteful. What else have I got left? Still got a stack. Yeah, I think I bought a whole heap of these. I might even have some more around the other side on the trailer. With a bit of luck, because I'm going to need them. Okay, and how much have I got? 8 in that box, 12 in that. Surely I can feel a couple of spots here. No. So there's only 4 in that. Okay. Oh boy. So we got over here. Not that, not that, not that. Whole heap of rubbish here. That'll be from the concrete bags I'll put into the machine. Try not to get it too ugly. Alright, so we're after floor insulation. Or maybe on the back of the trailer. What's that? That's roof concrete. Don't think it's on the trailer. Oh, man, my fingers are just going completely numb. I keep shaking my hand trying to get some. Oh, here we go. What's this? Floor insulation. Some blood back into the fingertips. What we got here? And there's another packet there. Okay, awesome. Right. And I've got another one on the truck if I need it. How much have I got now? Well, okay, you'd think I'm holding both boxes, it would default to the one that's got the most, but no. So we got 60 there. Alright, let's get rid of this. Rid of that. What are we up to now? Pour concrete. Floor cement, okay. I don't know if there's a difference between floor cement and any other cement. I shouldn't have done that. I keep forgetting, don't combine your cement because you'll lose your buckets. I'm just lucky I've still got another 2 spare from one of the previous builds. Alright. think I've just... Not sure why that didn't fill. Which I got. Try and use that to get these little pieces that I've missed. I haven't missed that much actually, in all fairness. You watch, I bet you I won't have enough. Wow, I did have enough. 103 left. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so I'll just put that back here somewhere. So what's it now? It's what's we up to? We're up to bricks. Well, I got a ton of those. I'll start using the ones on the floor, obviously. That's right. So I was about to say, gee, that's high, but I just realised it's a double-storey house here. So you know what? Probably going to use every bit of it. The bricks that I brought. Okay. These bricks are going you know, it's not going to take too many boxes of bricks to finish this. I thought I'd need a heap of them, but I mean, I've literally built one whole floor, one whole side of the building, including both stories, and I've still got half a box left. So who'd ever think I'd get this quick in one episode? There we go, that's one box. As you can see, I've got a ton of boxes here, I've got a ton of boxes on the trailer, and I think I've got a ton of boxes back at base. Get those lintels up so I can continue to find out how high these this building's going to look from the outside. How's that looking? It's looking pretty awesome, I reckon. Yep, round bricks. Another one. How much are we new? Okay, I was just looking to see if we had any half filled ones. And no doubt when I get the lintels up, they'll be asking for more bricks. Which is a good thing, so I've got a ton I want to get rid of. Really can't believe how quickly this is going through, you know, I keep saying that, but the amount of mucking around I had in the previous episodes trying to get it right. Didn't I put any windows on this side? I'm sure I did. Maybe it's the entertainment room, I left it for the TV room. The last thing you want to do is put a TV up against a big window. Come on, let's get this on. It's got to put some blood into my fingers. Wow, I'm starting to suffer. So is that it for the time being? It is, but like I said, once I get these lintels put up, there's a box right here. Yep, it's already asking for more bricks, which is good. Any more? Yep, I got another box over here, I think. Scaffolding. That's not it, it's the blue ones. Right, is that it? I'll just leave that here. Continue with the bricks. 21. Might be enough just to finish off the front of the house here. I got 5 left. Just going to put that down unless I got a half-filled one. Alright. Wow, that didn't take long at all. $223. How many do they fit in the box? I'm sure. So what do we want now? Ceiling cement or something, is it? Yes, exactly that. Okay, 105. So how much more concrete have we got? Have we got any more in here? What's that? That's sand. Sand. Concrete I want. I have to buy a few more bags. So how many's in there? Is that it? Yeah. No more bags. Alright, wow. Oh, am I making a mistake? Maybe it's not concrete. It's not concrete, you know that. Oh boy, could have been a waste. Look on the trailer, I think we've hit the trailer. Up to here somewhere. What's that? Interior wall, drywall, ceiling roof. Okay, this is what we need. I hope I don't lose the what I put into the machine, concrete machine. Trying to get right on the line. It's not easy. No, won't let me anyway, so I'm not too worried. So if you're getting seasick, folks, I'm just trying to work a quick way of doing it. This is proving to be rather successful. We're out. Okay. I'm stuck. Get myself dizzy. Where was it? On the trailer, I think. Must be. This is a blue one. I'm sure I had 2 of them. Roof concrete. How many more? Or is that it? That could be it. Wow, I might be up for another one. So how much have we got? Just wonder how much. So we've got 6 left. Two. That's all I got left. Don't think we've got any more on the trailer either. Just going to have a quick look everywhere because last thing I want to do, I hate being wasteful. Alright, What's that, lentils? Put that in here. Just the plaster in here. Alright, well listen, concrete blocks don't sound light. I was going to just walk over, but to keep it real, I think realistically I've got to go back to the shed. I'll just check the map. Hardware. What am I after? Already forgot what I'm after. Ceiling blocks. Actually, I'll probably have to get a fair few. I might get 6 because I'm going the wrong direction. I was too busy trying to do the sums of how much I used. I keep forgetting this is a double-story house. It's not just this level; it's the other level. So I might get another 6 of them. Yeah, might get another 6. So I used 2. I'll get another 6. There'll be another accident here, hasn't there? Oh, come on, folks, that's not fair. Hang on, just make sure to turn the engine off. That's all I'm trying to work out. Okay, it's off. Alright, I've got no choice. I tried to do the right thing by driving to the store, but I mean, it's not my fault if they got a big accident like that and I'm like gridlocked into my own estate. Okay. So actually, it's pointless because I'm going to need 6 of them. I'll do store delivery. Yeah. So where am I? Just up here. Hey, if anyone knows what these signs here are, the red circle with the blue quadrants, please let me know. I really don't know. I've seen them in the Asian bloc countries too. I'm pretty sure I've seen them in Thailand, and I'm pretty sure I've seen them in China, but I got no idea what that means. It just means no parking. I mean, that would be the only thing I could think of that would make sense being placed there, but if anyone knows that sign, let me know. I really am interested. Is that on? No, good. Yeah. This thing here. We call it store, online store, hardware store. We want concrete blocks or ceiling blocks. Ceiling. Yeah. Good speller, bad typer. These things. I'll get 6 of them. Where are we? Buy. That's $2,000. We are really starting to get to the pointy end of the stick with money. Mind you, as I said before, I've still got what do you call it? Oh, something happened. Mastered home designed with 1,000 something or other. It was an achievement, I think. I'd rather get the skill points to be able to upgrade. Okay, so that's finished. That whole... Oh, that's the staircase. That's what that is for. I was just wondering why it's not letting me fill it. Okay. That's cool. Just put that there for a moment. So what do we want now? Wood frames. Yeah, we'll know what they are. That was another thing that took me ages to work out. Because they listed as one thing and in the shop it's named as something else. I think. Inner wall frames, and what do they call them at the shop? I think it's just wall frames or framing or something like that. It was a whole inner thing that confused the heck out of me at the time, but the beauty about being confused like that and doing it yourself is you don't forget it. Right, we're getting through it. So what's this? These are the rooms. Okay. I can't wait to see what the stairwell looks like. I'm not going to do the whole house, but I'll tell you what, it'd be good if I can just get the structure, get the stairs in. If I can get to the point where the stairs are in, I'll be happy with that for this episode. But I'm not sure what's that going to take. I don't think we're too far away from it. least we weren't smashing up concrete today, or, you know. Personally, I don't mind doing it, but I mean, to have it as a part of your playthrough and stream it as a whole episode, it's, you know, even I can see it's pretty darn boring. But, you know, from out another one of these things. Might have to get more of these too. Wow, is that all there is down here? Oh, that must be open flooring. What do you call it? Open plan. What's the drywall insulation's asking for? Place inner wall insulation. I'm pretty sure that's on a trailer. Maybe I need to buy more of these too. Well, unless there's more on the truck, which I'm not taking into consideration. Oh, my hands are numb. Oh, so it did my head in a little bit then. Okay, that's why I've got two rooms there. That's right, the bathroom and the laundry. That one. So what are you? You're another one. Okay. You'll all be needed. If not here upstairs, definitely. We'll go here. Finish one area off at a time. Okay, that looks pretty much done there. Pretty much there. What have I missed? Just this one here. Yep. What's the next one? Drywall, gyprock. What are you? You are drywall. Okay, I'll definitely use that framing too, which is good. Oh, look at the sunshine coming through on that sunset. I really want to see this stairwell. Yeah, this one. I'm going to need a stack of this, I think, too. Hang on. Yeah. It's confusing it with the insulation for some reason. So where am I up to? What haven't I done? That looks all done. Yep. And what else in here? Yep. What's that? Okay, the stairwell, folks. Ah, man. Awesome. I assume it's this, is it? No, maybe not. I'm not getting any options. Maybe I've got to buy another kit. Place bricks. Okay, so I've got to do the bricks first. Oh, okay, what's me? Okay. Well, I might leave it here, folks. I'll just put some bricks up here. I wonder if I can throw them up from the ground level. Glad I've got a stack of bricks here. No, I don't think I can, but I'm lowering the stairwell. That's perfect. I thought I would have had to build it before I could use it. I wasn't expecting to be able to use it so quick. So I'm just going to chuck these bricks up here. Oh. Folks, I'm going to leave it here for this episode. That's enough, and look what we've achieved in one episode. I'm really happy with that. I did a fair bit of preparation before I did this episode. I didn't want to be tripping over things, trying to work out how to do things. I've done all that before in previous episodes. So everything at this stage is just going through so much smoother. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the journey. I hope you see you again next episode. Take care, keep fit, and bye for now.